You guys, so I'm done with the first phase. I made it in time, and it's just humid, sticky, awful out here right now. But the artichokes are in, and I thought maybe I should give you an explanation. They are every other foot. So I have emitters every 12 inches, and so I put them on every other emitter. And because, like, I'm not joking, these things are going to get huge. They can get 24 inches to 36 inches big. So I'm giving them at least 24 before they touch one another. So that'll give them a lot of growth. And then this is Imperial Star Artichoke. I already really talked into detail about their growth habits in another video. I'll link that at the very end. This is Mexican Mint Marigold. Also, I would like to tell you guys that since this is the medicinal section, I will put, like, sort of next to me what all things that they do medicinally for you. At the very end, now I don't necessarily have a medicinal value for Rudbeckia Triloba that I know of. I'll put it down on the screen if there is, but mostly this is just going to fill, like, as people drive down the street, I want them to see this big burst of yellow right in here. So it goes actually from here all the way almost into the corner, and then we're going to have orange nasturtiums in the corner, and of course we've got our sunflowers and zinnias and the celosia, and we'll talk more about those in just a minute. I have my goldenrod right here. Jack said not too much, and he's allergic to goldenrod, so it's at like the furthest point in the garden. I have got a couple dill. Now right here, these three right there, they say lemon bee balm. I'm thinking when I touch them, they smell like holy basil. I'm not sure that I have that labeled correctly right there. And then I have 3 basils, but I have more basil seed for later. Actually, I'm going to end up putting a lot of my potager things that I normally put down there in South Garden. I'm going to also put into here. South Garden, this oak right over us, it really needs an intense trimming. Sorry, my hands are so filthy. It really needs a good trimming. And I know I said that several months ago, like heading into spring, I wasn't going to put anything of value there, and that's true. But you know, life has gotten away from us, and our inflation really has gotten away from us, and so it's taking every dollar has a name, and it's put towards things more important than tree trimming at this point. So I'm hoping maybe YouTube will eventually start paying me. And I'm close, you know, but anyhow, maybe then I can use some of my YouTube money to trim up those trees, or Jack, whichever. But anyhow, we do have some things higher priority on our list before trimming that tree. But anyhow, only things that can really live in a lot of shade can go down there in South Garden. So, okay, while I'm over here in my sunflower row, look at that. I thought I would show you. Ooh, let me back it up. This is one of the chocolate sunflowers, and another chocolate, more chocolate. These are so pretty. Now the parent seed, where I got all these seeds, grew from a chocolate sunflower that was in my backyard, and it grew 6-7 feet. So I'm thinking it's the light conditions up here. Again, it's another reminder that this area doesn't get the sun, the full sun. This is a firecracker, just so beautiful. Another firecracker. Oh, I love that. Oh, I wonder what that's probably a firecracker. Some more firecrackers. Aren't they just beautiful? And then, of course, these are right there, Persian carpet zinnias and celosia. My butterfly piece going to get cut back again when I remember, because it'll just choke out all the light, and I don't want that. Oh my goodness, how beautiful are you? Just so beautiful. But look, that butterfly piece growing right up my sunflower. And here's some chocolate. And some more Persian carpet zinnias. And celosia. I have all different colors. And then, like you see right there, that's nasturtium. And these are nasturtium. So those are bright orange. Okay, so now one of the last things I need to do to finish off this section of North Garden is, let's go. I grabbed a bunch of seed and I'll show you what I am choosing from. Okay, I'm gonna get one row of lettuce in tonight before that storm right behind me hit. And it's not playing. There's a lot of thunder and lightning in it. So, okay, on the left side of the second row right here, we've got Salanova red in size pelleted, Salanova green sweet crisp pelleted, red sweet crisp pelleted, and green incised pelleted. Those are all Salanovas. And I bought the Salanova Foundation collection. Okay, see how those are kind of bunchy and all? Yeah, so that's kind of frilly and fuzzy. Okay, so here's the second Salanova Premier. These are more like butter crunches. Hold on, let me read exactly to you what they are. Salanova green butter pelleted, red butter pelleted, green oak leaf pelleted, and red oak leaf pelleted. So there they are in the right side of the second row. So the left side and the right side. And that should be stepped off every foot. It's not a perfect world. Oh my gosh, you think I could count to 4, but I can't. So we'll see kind of where they end up and how they land. All right, and then we'll have to get the rest in tomorrow because I am not playing. I'm going inside. I'm taking my seeds and going inside. Yeah, because it's almost over me. All right, it's a new day. and I'm out here early, and I have all my different lettuces, and besides the lettuce I put in last night. Oh, and there's some cows in here. That's right. And there is some red leaf tabby spinach. So it's a hybrid smooth leaf spinach, excuse me. So anyhow, and I have 2.5 rows to play with, and then eventually, of course, I'm not going to put all of these in there, but I do eventually have all of this front area of of South Garden. I'm not awake yet, and so anyhow, I'm gonna get a few of them in here. I'll let you know where things land, and then we'll close out. All right. Well, it is done. It's 79 degrees out here, but it's 96% humidity. It feels like I'm working in the rain. Oh, so let me just quickly tell you what did get put in. Of course, this was all the Selenovas last night. This is Crispino, Waldman's Dark, then I have Vulcan, then I have Red Tabby Spinach, then Bronze Beauty, that's oldie coming back, and the Marve de Quatre coming back all the way to that tab. All right, then, and I didn't plant right here along this little section, but then the next thing is Bib Butterhead Lettuce, Red Sails, May Queen, and the Butterhead Sylvestra is just this little section. Then I decided to put cows over here because I won't be terribly brokenhearted if Buddy steps on them as he cuts this corner. But this is the blue curled Scotch kale, red Russian kale, and then up here is Nero de Toscana, which will also be in my green stalks. And then I also put a little bit of Genovese basil in there, and I still have yet to put the milkweed, but then that will complete the garden. So you may be saying to yourself, okay, that's the lettuce. Now give me the onions, because onions seems to be very popular on YouTube. Okay, well, let me take you to the onions. And I will just tell you that I snuck them in 2 nights ago. And Jack was out here working on the pool pump, which he fixed. Yaha, he patched it. Oh, thank you to Jerome, who took the time to let me know that 2P-10 was good at fixing, here, let me set my drink down, fixing, patching things, plastics, and it is a hard plastic. But when that comment came in, Jack was we had already discussed it, and Jack was like, I'm gonna go with Marine Tex, that's what we used on the boat. And well, that's what he did, and so far it's done very well. But while he was doing that, and I was just kind of hanging out, keeping him company, but not, you know, that's, I always abandon him for garden work, but I'm always within earshot and we're talking. So let me tell you what is going on. These are all of the plethora onions, and they actually go to the end of the row, and they come over to the second row over and come up just a little bit. I'm teaching you. No, okay, sorry, that's a joke. Then we have Bella Luna, white onions in here. I had more than I thought, but then I was kind of disappointed because I only have, where is it, like somewhere in here, this much of Chianti red. So I do have seeds. Oh, I think I did put some of the Bella Lunas that had only the bulbs and no greenery to them, ended up over here to about the eggplant. So with this little section, I'm just going to re-sow more red onions, and that is older seed, and that's why I got such poor germination and performance out of it. But you know, it is what it is. I will fill up that row, I promise you. Over here you can kind of see, okay, I guess I'll stop being lazy. I'll start walking all the way down here. The Swiss chard did pretty good in the transplant in the heat of the day. I have looked like I've lost 2. This one on the end probably come back. But the high cure, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but the little, sorry, I'm picking weeds. The little white Japanese turnip has germinated in a lot of areas. That one should go over there. And I'm still, uh-oh, here we go, some French breakfast radishes. They should be popping up today then. So that is really exciting for us to start getting a couple more gardens complete. And after I do have, okay, so I usually plant Hercules carrots, and I'm gonna, for the first time in years, change off of that, and I'm gonna go with the Navic or Narvik. I'll put it down below. So I have those, I pulled those, they're on the dining room table, and they'll come on in here as well. And I'll probably add one more drip line so we can keep those carrots really nice and wet. And then what is the last thing, buddy? What am I forgetting? Oh, that's right, thank you, buddy. Okay, so then next we would go ahead and prep the rest of the north garden for the sweet peas, the English peas. We would take all the sweet potatoes, the red ones and the white ones. We would till up south garden, and we can put in all the mustard greens and even more lettuce and kales, whatever I feel like it. I do have to remember, okay, so the broccoli, hold on. So we have a lot of new people to the channel. Welcome to Southern Latitudes, and thank you for joining us. And this is salsa garden. Now salsa has the peppers in it, and as you can see, just since we've put all the peppers in, I've got a terrible outbreak of nutsedge that needs my attention. No. Oh, we interrupt salsa garden to bring you bite me apple. I didn't have to look at the tag. That is awesome. And my graft above it didn't work, so ignore that. Oh, look at bite me. Oh, that's beautiful. I have got to, there is very sporadic. As you saw in an earlier video, we had a nectarine bloom, and I've had apple bloom over here on my Devonshire cordon. But look at that. Now those I can probably pollinate after it's so wet. It's like it's just been rained on. I hope the pollen will be able to spread. I'll give it a little bit. We're supposed to get rain by noon, so maybe I can. Oh, anyhow, you're seeing it first here, just like me. So back to salsa. All that sweet potato mess, except for one roselle. So all this has to come out, and this is where all my brassicas, so that's going to be my broccoli, my cauliflower, my cabbages, different variety cabbages. I don't think I'm doing Brussels unless I can find some pre-grown at the Ace Hardware, and then probably collards in here as well. So, and that's plenty of room. That'll be a lot of food on this side of the garden. And the walkway, so there's black plastic down. We'll leave enough just for a little strip of walkway, and then the rest will be ground. I'll pull up all that fabric. It's the industrial type. It's not the one that breaks and dissolves. So that's pretty cool. Cool stuff. I see that I've already got a lot more jalapenos back and everything. The peppers, they're starting to rebound a little bit with the lack of the intense heat, which is fantastic. But you guys, I think this video is maybe a little bit long, so we'll call it here. So you guys take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, please. It helps move this channel into more spaces. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it, because we're just about, you know, we're almost full steam now, and you know, you want to stay with us because we're growing so many things. And then I've been neglecting the food forest. We got to get over the food forest. If you don't know that already, I have a food forest, and it was quite productive this spring, and 2024 is going to be incredible. So all of my stone fruit, everything's going to end up, my berries. Oh, my berries are really hitting their, like, next year's prime. We've been doing good for like 3 years, but you know, baby good. We're gonna really be doing prime stuff. And of course, we've got 3 different varieties of bananas and lemons, limes. Hopefully I'll get some lemons this year. I always get limes, but take a moment to join our channel and subscribe and ring that notification bell. So you guys take care, God bless, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.